Welcome back to the channel again, guys. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much. I love you all. So on today's tutorial, please, first of all, if this is your first time on this channel, please do by subscribing to our channel and turn on your notification bell so you could get notified whenever we post beautiful videos, beautiful tutorials. So on today's channel, I'm going to be showing you how I recreated this two-piece that is being displayed on the screen right now. So I've had this picture screenshotted on my phone for a very long time now, for the longest, and I've been looking for a similar fabric like that to recreate mine. It's just a shirt and a pants, but the fabric is actually what got me enticed for, like, to recreate the shirts, because it's just a normal shirt and the trouser, but the fabric is different. The fabric has three patterns, like you can see. It has the should I call it army green, yeah, like you can see, then this round design on it, then it has the green, the should I say bitter leaf green, I don't know, but you can see the three colors. Then this beautiful orange on it with same circle design on it, like this army green. So, but we're going to be cutting on our pattern paper first before cutting on our actual fabric. But I'm not going to be videoing where the making of the pants, because I have a video on how to make your pants. So to avoid this video being too long, I'm going to drop the link down the description box on how to cut your pants or your trouser. And the sleeves too. I'm going to leave a link down the description box on how to go about your sleeve. So let's go about the shirts, the making of the shirts. So I'm going to set the fabric aside and work on our pattern paper. So if this is what you would like or what you're interested in, you would like to stick to this video to the end. And for those of you that are interested in ready to wear, I think this is a beautiful set for you to add to your signature, and you're going to like them. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the making of this. So we're going to be cutting on our pattern paper first, like I said. So first of all, I'm going to be marking our starting point, which we always do whenever we want to make any outfit. So I'll be marking off my starting point, just like the way you see me. So follow me and do what I'm doing. So from this place, I'm just going to measure my hip measurement. So I'll know where to start from, divided by 4. And my hip measurement divided by 4 is 13.5. So I'll just add 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5, 6. Yeah, I'll just add it. I'll just add it to the allowance so I could know where to mark the button, the allowance for the button, the folding of the button, where the button will be sitting. So I'll just mark a straight line like this down. Don't get confused. So you understand what I'm doing. So from this part, let's start from here. From this part, I'm going to be marking 2" all the way down for our button. This is it. This is going to serve as our button area, our folding for our button. So what I'm going to do now, so all my measurements will be coming from this. All my measurements will be coming like this. I think I have to just cut this place out so you don't get confused. Let me just cut it out so you don't get confused. So what we're going to do now is to take our points, to mark down our points. So from this starting point, I'm going to be marking my bust point, which is 12, my under bust, which is 15, my waist point, which is 19, my hip point, which is 20, my shoulder to hip, which is 26, sorry. Then the length of this is going to be 33. The length is actually going to be 32, but I'm going to be adding 1 inch or 2 inch sewing allowance. So I'll just come down by 34. So I'm going to be reconnecting an horizontal line for all these points I made, after which I'm going to label the lines so you don't get confused. So guys, as you can see, I've gone ahead to label the lines. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. I've gone ahead to label the lines. This is my bust point, my underbust, my waist point, my hip point, and my hem length. So this is the length of the shirt. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to be marking my shoulder divided by 2. Remember I said all our measurements is starting from this point, this line, outside this line. You're not coming outside the line like this, you're going in like this. So I'm going to be taking my shoulder measurement divided by 2. And my shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 9. But I'm going to be adding 1 inch because the shoulder part is kind of free. 1 inch to it. So I'm going to be having 10. Then from this shoulder part, I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. And the next thing I'm going to do now is to take our neck width. Remember, measurement is starting like this. Don't come outside. Your tape shouldn't come outside. Let me put this down. Your tape shouldn't come outside. All measurement starts from this line. This line. So my shoulder, my neck width is going to be 3. And my neck depth is equally going to be 3. So I'm just going to use my French curve to make a beautiful curve out of this. You can use your free hand if you like, if you don't have a curve. So you not having a curve won't stop you. So I made a beautiful curve for the neckline area. Then this 1 inch I came down by, I'm going to connect it into the neckline area. So this is going to serve as our shoulder slope. So from the shoulder slope, the 1 inch shoulder slope I came down by, I'm going to be taking my measurement for my armhole. So my armhole, to get your armhole, like I always say, divide your bust measurements into 6, and whatever you get, you add 1.5 to it. And whenever I do that, I always get 9 inches. So I'm going to be marking my 9 inches for my armhole, and I'm going to reconnect an horizontal line like this. So this line is going to be serving as our chest line, and I'm going to mark a vertical line to get to meet that chest line I just created, just like this. So I'm going to label this my chest line. My chest line. Hope you understand. So do what you see me doing and you're going to get it right. So the next thing we're going to be doing now is to take our bust measurement divided by 4. Our bust measurement my bust measurement divided by 4 is 11.5. So from the chest line, you take your bust measurement divided by 4, which is 11.5 somewhere here. 11.5 somewhere here. And because this shirt is a free shirt, it's not a tight shirt, I'm going to be adding extra 3 inches or 2.5 inches for the sewing allowance. Hope you guys understand. So yeah. So from this armhole area, I'm going to be dividing what I have here by 2, which is 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. And I'm going to be coming out by half of an inch. And I'm going to make a curve to meet the measurements I got for my bust. For my bust, yeah. So this is it. Just make a curve. You can use your free hand to get that if you don't have a curve ruler or a French curve. So this is it. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, let me just label this button. button. So this is where our button will be sitting. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be extending this chest measurement. I'm going to be extending it into this bust point because it's the same thing. So for my underbust divided by 4 is 10.5, and I'm going to 10.5 is somewhere here. Like I always say, this shirt is free. I'm going to be adding 2.5 inch to it. So I'll just extend that line to meet my underbust, just like this. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to take my waist measurement. My waist measurement, remember the measurement is still starting from the line. So my waist measurement divided by 4 is 9.5, 9.5, which is here. Then I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 inches to it. I'm going to be adding 2 inches to it for ease. So I'm going to just connect it this way. Then for my hip measurements, I'm going to be dividing my hip into 4. And my hip divided by 4 is 3.5. And it's somewhere here. So I'm going to be adding extra 1, 2, 3 inches or 3.5 inches to it, because I want that part free. So I'm going to be connecting, let me make sure, 13.5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to be connecting the lines. I'm going to connect the line to meet the point I just made. Then from this part, because I don't want to have a curve, I want this shirt straight. Whatever I have here for the hip measurements, I'm just going to extend it, add 1 inch to it. And I have 16 here. Adding 1 inch is going to make it 17. As you can see, my point ended at this line I marked out. So this is the reason why I marked out this line. So I'm just going to extend this into this line. So this is it. So this is it for the shirt, and we are done for the measurements of this shirt. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to just cut it out. So guys, this is it for the front part. So I'm going to be using this exact pattern paper to this is for the front. So I'm going to be using this exact pattern paper. Let me label it so you don't get confused. This is our chest line. This is our chest line. This is our bust point. This is our under bust. This is our waistline. Yeah, this is our hip line. This is our M line. So this is the shoulder, and this is the neck. So the next thing, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this particular front pattern to cut both the front and both the back. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to be cutting on our actual fabric now. So I'm going to show you how you're going to use this to cut both the back and the front. So let's go guys, let's cut on our actual fabric. So I'm going to be cutting it out. You can see the upper part, I used the orange is down. It's not going to be adding to this shirt's body, but I'm going to use the orange for the collar, like you see that is displayed on the screen right now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this. My safety pin is not closed, so I'm going to use this. So use whatever you have to just make use of whatever you have to hold it down so it doesn't dance out, because this fabric is very, very, very light. So I'm going to just cut out. This is for the front, so I'm just going to cut out. So guys, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please, I'm begging, do good by clicking on the subscribe button and subscribe. And let's get right back into the video. Thank you. So guys, as you can see, I'm done cutting it out, and you will notice I did not add much allowance to the side while cutting, because I added all the necessary allowance while cutting on my pattern paper. So I just added little, like quarter of an inch. Then the down I added like about 1.5 inch. So helming folding allowance, because I'll be using my aiming gum to fold it down. And you see, when I fold it, it's going to meet the actual length. So this is it. So this is it for the front. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be opening the button area, which is here. So this
look me in the eyes, tell me what you see.
area, this is where the button is going to be sitting. So when I fold it, you can see that. So this is the reason why we brought out the 2 inch we brought by. So this is it. So we're going to go ahead and cut the back using same pattern paper. Or I'm just going to use, I'll be using same pattern paper to cut the back. So guys, for the back, as you can see, I folded that because the back will not be opening. This is a shirt, so I've that 2 inch allowance I came out for the button folding. I folded it into the pattern, so I'm not adding it to the cutting of the back because the back will not be open. So the next thing I'm going to do is that 1 inch slope I came down by. I'm just going to add it to this place and slant it all the way to the neckline area, just like this. Hope you understand. That's 1 inch slope I came down by. So the next thing I'm going to do now is our neck width is equally going to be 3. So I'm going to be marking it here. And our neck depth is going to be 1.5. So which is somewhere here. So I'm just going to reconnect and just cut out. So that's all for the back. You understand? I'm not adding this. That's why I folded it, because the back will not be open. So for the neck depth, I came down by 1.5. For the neck, is totally depends on what you want. So I'll be using 1.5 for the neck depth, and same 3 inches I used for the front. I'm still going to use it for the neck width. So I'll just go ahead and cut. So guys, this is it for the back. This is it for the cutting of the back. As you can see, I gave same allowance I gave for the front to the back. So that's all. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to cut my pants, but I won't be doing that on the camera. I'm just going to leave a link on how to cut your pants down the description box. When I'm done cutting the pants, I'm going to show you what next to do. So guys, I'm done with the cutting of the fabric drafting. This is my body, the shirt body. Then this is the pants. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping the link on how to cut and sew your pants, your palazzo pants. And this is my sleeve. I'm also going to drop the link down the description box on how you can cut your sleeve. And for the sleeve, I'm using a 3/4 sleeve. So the length is 20. Then I made it 22 for the folding allowance. Then this is the remaining fabric. I'm going to try and make my collar with it, but if I check and it's not enough for the collar, I'm going to make a bishop collar instead of the normal collar for the shirt. But I pray it's enough for the making of the normal collar. So for the please, if you're on the bigger side, I used 4 yards for the sewing of this 2-piece. So if you're on the bigger side, from size 16 18 upwards, you can use 4.5 to make yours. Because I tried in managing the fabric in cutting of the pants. It was really difficult. So if you're on the bigger side, please make use of 4.5. If you're on the smaller size, depending on how small, from 4 or 3 yards of fabric. So this will come to the end of this video. This is the cutting part of this 2-piece. On our next video, I'm going to be showing you how to join the bodies together. The body of the shirt, Yeah, actually, the body of the shirt and the joining of the collar for the sleeve and for the pants. Like I said before, I'm going to drop the link down the description box on how you can go about your sleeves and your palazzo pants. See you on my next video. Please hold on. If you find this video interesting, you've watched to this extent and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And if you're returning subscribers, of course, I love you all. Thank you so much for always watching our videos. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you could get notified. If you find anything confusing, leave it down the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up as well. Yeah, so we've come to the end of this video. See you on my next video. Bye.